It's Tuesday. So let's start this off. First question that you guys left last week on Transparent Tuesday. When I started my Eddie Long video off with this statement here, raw and unfiltered. Now, I don't give myself raw to just anybody. The only person that gets me raw is my husband. And the only reason he gets me raw is because I can go to CVS at any time and grab one of those HIV kits. One of my beautiful family members on the channel took that as if I only had raw sex with my husband and that I had protected sex with others. And so to clear that up, I know that was very open-ended, but I was being very sarcastic and trying to use that moment as a teaching moment, which means that if a man or woman or whoever you're with is willing to swab on the spot without hesitation, this is a person that you should feel comfortable with giving your body to raw. Now, if they have a problem with swabbing on the spot, meaning taking one of those home HIV kits on the spot, just like random drug tests, we do random HIV tests. And if they have a problem with that, that's not a person that you should probably trust your life with. And so for the person who thought that maybe I do sleep with other people protected because I don't trust them because they won't swab, no. I've never been that kind of bitch at all. If I can't sleep with you unprotected, I don't need to sleep with your ass anyway. So to my recollection, there's no infidelity because ain't no bitch knocked on my door. I'm checking his emails and his phones and shit. I don't see nothing. He come home every goddamn night. So, Next question. I wrote them down. What are my views on colorism in the African American community? Just in case you don't know what colorism is, let me show you an example.
Let me tell y'all, see, that's the problem with black women right there. They talk. I ain't bothered this woman. I haven't bothered you. I haven't said a word to you. Have I said anything to you? I'm talking to my phone. Bye, bitch. Bye. Bye, bitch. This is why nobody likes these black whores. Look at them. Black whores. Black whores. Black whores. Get out my face, though, bitch. Because I'll whip your motherfucking ass. Get out my face. Yeah. I don't like black bitches anyway.
That guy, Tony Sadamore, is the definition of colorism, which means he hates his own people, especially black women, the same black women that gave birth to him. Now, I know everybody says that. How can a person, especially like a black man, because we see it a lot amongst black men these days, why is it that they're having problems with black women? And so when you see a motherfucker like this, okay, as ugly as hell and who's louder than the black woman that he's talking about every single day and the black woman that's supposedly ghetto, it's because when you look at his behavior, he's pointing out all of the things that are wrong with black women.
Black whores. Black whores. Remember that. Black whores. I don't like black bitches anyway.
And black people in general, which means he's only with another race by default, okay? Because he's been dogged out some type of way or did wrong by his own race or own women. And so the fact that these women do not live up to his standards, he defaults and goes to another race and then continues to put down the other race. But if the other race lived up to his narcissistic expectations, he would be fucking them just like everybody else is fucking us. That's all that is. Nothing more, nothing less. Moving on, next question. Celibacy. What do I think about celibacy? Do I believe in celibacy? Well, being that I've been married 12 years, haven't had time to be celibate, really, except for when I'm mad at his ass. But usually when I'm mad at his ass, that's when the sex is the best, okay? It's like, I don't get it, but it's like that passion and all that passion that just transfers it to another space, and then I forget what the fuck I was mad about. Now, to celibate women, I do have a friend who is sort of celibate, but she does other things, which it really is not celibate, if you get me. You know what I'm saying? Because you can still get a disease from the things that she do, so she's really not celibate. And I kind of say that she's probably gay by default because she won't let anybody else penetrate her. So she's probably going to get mad when she watches this video, but she only knows that I know and nobody else knows. So, oops. She talks about dick all the time. And so if there's something that you talk about all the time, it's because you want it. Just like I said about Tony Sadamore. He talks about women all the time, black women, especially ghetto black women, which means It's something that they want. But because it's not the way that they want it, they're going to suppress until they can get it. Okay? So that's what celibacy really is in my eyes. And so if you want to be celibate for those reasons, I totally agree. But here's my thing. Because I'm such a sexual being and I love sex, I love everything about it, okay? Even though I just personally don't feel that I could be celibate or wait until I got married and then I get with the guy, because I don't know any woman that has lost her virginity and had an orgasm at the same time. If she did, I guarantee you that bitch is a porn star right now, okay? So my first time having sex, it wasn't all that great. It wasn't pleasurable, but a lot of people said it does get better over time. But I personally don't think that any woman should just settle for marriage and then find out 3 years into the marriage that he can't make you come. Now, that is a devastating thing to know. And it's usually probably why marriages just don't last like they do. It's usually money and sex. So, to all of you girls that are out there being celibate, if you're celibate but you do other things, you're really not celibate, okay? It's just like it's like reverse psychology, because just because he ain't poking you, don't mean you still can't get nothing. Because you still got to put your mouth on it, and he got to put your mouth on you, so you're still having sex. It's just another form of sex. Now, if you're celibate because you truly want to wait and you don't want sex to be the basis of your relationship, you probably are type A. Maybe you probably should become a nun. That's what I'm going to say, okay? Because anybody, once you really experience what a full orgasm is by somebody that you love or somebody that you don't love, you want that shit. But I understand. You got to make sure that you can trust that person. And that's all I'm going to say. If you're going to have sex, just make sure this person is willing to be transparent with you at all times. Now, hope I answered that question. Sex is good, goddamn. I don't know about y'all. Okay, next question. What do I think about Beyonce going towards the Illuminati? Well, I don't think she really had a fucking choice. When you have that much power and influence over the world, you're going to have to listen to some people who are major decision makers. And if you don't, they're probably going to assassinate your ass. So she has no motherfucking choice. Just like Steve Harvey. Okay? Now I gotta go. Now before I go, last night I introduced the Noble Vine Sauvignon Blanc, okay? Sauvignon Blanc complements fresh foods like salads, Mediterranean dishes, or Greek-style dishes, Mexican dishes, plant-based dishes. In this wine, you're gonna taste fresh guava, a tinge of passion fruit with lemongrass. Most Sauvignon Blancs taste like lemongrass, and that's why they tend to complement foods that are a little bit more on the grassy side. So you can get this bottle at your local grocery store for about $10.99. Serious, it's a Noble Vines collection. I'll leave the link below for you to purchase it. Thank you all so much for watching. If you like the video, subscribe. You can also find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at UNWINEWITHTASHAK. And if you didn't like the video, subscribe anyway, just so you can cuss my ass out. Not that I'ma give a damn. Anyway, now I gotta go. Bye.